Hello! Between the excitement is everything. I'm Mitch, and this is Mitch Reviews Everything, and I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I walked down a flight of stairs, keyword down, and I guess now I'll be ascending possibly Mount Olympus. Today I'll be doing a beer review for Alfa Premium Lager. This is a beer coming from Greece, from the Athenian Brewery, Athens, Greece. And this is a product of Greece imported to the U.S. Imported by United States Beverage, Stamford, Connecticut. Glad they could send this out. It's a nice bottle. It's a very unique bottle. It kind of has a little bit of a, I don't know what you would want to call that on the neck, but the neck is a little bit, has this protrusion, if you will. I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice green bottle. This whole year, I've been just really attracted to drinking beer in green bottles. I don't know what it is, but anytime I see a beer in a green bottle this year, I'm just like, man, damn, I want to try that. I've never had this before. Picked this up at the six-pack shop a while back, but it says Alfa Greek Lager since 1961. Nice A on there. It depicts a bunch of hops and a barrel for kegging, I suppose. On this side, we got a mug and some more grain. A little bit hard to see. I'll probably have to add some photos for this one because the label is shiny as well. It's a nice oval shiny label, and on the back it has a nice green shiny label, which I really enjoy. This is a 12-ounce bottle. Or I'm sorry, this is not a 12-ounce bottle. This is a 11.2 fluid ounce bottle, 330 mLs, and 5% alcohol by volume. So a little bit smaller. Didn't even realize. I almost lied to you. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. Again, I've never had this before. Oh, I just saw on the cap. It has a nice A on it. Alfa. So, I myself have a Greek letter tattooed on my chest for Mega Man. Sigma. The character Sigma from the Mega Man X series. So, I myself am slightly familiar with the Greek alphabet. I don't know how popular this is in Greece. I've never been to Greece. I would love to go. It looks beautiful. Getting the smell of this. This smells exactly like beer that comes out of a green bottle. I can tell you that already. Whew. Smells like a Heineken. Smells like a Yingling. For those of you that are in the U.S., especially PA. Nice golden color on there. Just a very little subtle carbonation coming out of this. Very little. As you saw, it poured basically zero head. A little tiny bit of lacing. This is a very light beer. Don't have a problem with that. I mean, it says Alfa Greek Lager. I'm expecting this to be pretty light. Smells of corn. Get that basic watered down lager smell. Isn't always a bad thing. Now remember, it's Greece. So you're gonna probably Mediterranean. You're gonna probably want a lager, honestly. I've never been there. I've been on the Mediterranean twice, on the French side and the Italian side, and yeah, you're gonna want a lager. It smells of not much actually. Cornish smell, light hoppy smell, but smells pretty basic. I'm actually pretty excited. This is my first beer I've ever had from Greece, so we'll go ahead and give this a try. So let's drink like the gods on Mount Olympus. Now, you know, just between you and me, I drink a lot of beer. I drink a lot of different varieties of beer. I'm constantly buying new beer. Is it a problem? I don't know. But, this is so light. Like, this has the consistency of drinking water. Like, mild corn taste. Like that corn. Mild, very mild sweetness, very mild everything, very mild bitterness. Slight hoppiness. Like, and I mean, slight hoppiness, man. This is some pretty basic beer. Now, I'll say this. Like I mentioned before, when you're on the Mediterranean, this is probably Alfa Premium Lager. This is probably what you want to be drinking. There's a reason why this is being sent to the U.S. I'll tell you that. On a hot day, you're looking for something, cutting your grass, this is the beer. You're looking for something slightly fancier. Well, it's not fancy. I'll be quite honest with you. It does have a slight skunky smell and taste that comes with something out of a green bottle. I've talked about that on some of my other beer reviews about beer that is in a green bottle that basically becomes part of its character note, is the fact that it's in a green bottle and that light is allowed in and it becomes slightly skunky from the light being allowed in instead of being in a brown bottle. This has that. This is a beer, this is absolutely for vacation. This is what you're going to be drinking when you go to Greece. You're on the beach, you're having a good time. You're going to be throwing these back and not even thinking about it. It is 5% alcohol. You know, you think about that. That's not terribly high, but you know, 5%. This is more than a chorus, and this is like chorus, only slightly skunky. I'm not gonna say this isn't. I would never buy a 30-pack of this, but if I'm ever in Greece and, excuse me, you know, God willing, or Zeus willing, like, I make it there, because it looks beautiful. I'd love to sit on a beach in Greece and drink some of this and eat some lamb. I love lamb. I'm sorry. Gyros are delicious. Maybe some grape leaves or something. I don't know. But this beer is fantastic for that. If you're looking for a basic beer, you're looking for something you want to, you know, if you have a friend or something that's like, I don't like to try anything too fancy, but they want to try something imported, give them this. I mean, they're going to be like, wow, that's fantastic. But this truly is basic as basic is. I am surprised that they import this to the U.S. because of the U.S. market right now with all the beer that's out there. You know, they're getting guys like me to buy it because there's not a whole lot of Greek beer on the U.S. market. This is the only one I've ever seen. This is the first one I've ever had. But you know what? Cheers to them. Cheers to Alfa, Greek Lager.